Right, I want to try and explain about layers in Photoshop. I've just opened Photoshop and I want to create a new document. And I think I'm going to use from the default settings an A4 size page, which I want to be in landscape. So that's 297 by 210 millimeters. Hit create and we end up with a blank page. Now I've created a folder on my desktop with a group of images we're going to use. We've got a background image in here, which we can leave there for the time being. Right, to import an image into this document, I'm going to go to File, Place Embedded, and we get to my folder. And I want to choose the sky image. So I'm going to select that and choose Place. And it just lands in the middle. If we left click, we can move it around. I'm going to shift drag it from the corner. If you're using the newest version of Photoshop, you don't need to press shift, it just works. So I'm dragging it so so the sky layer fills the entire image. And then we're going to click this tick button up at the top to place it down. And we've got a new layer which has already been labeled sky, which was the name of the image. You can double click in this to change the name if you would like. Next, I want to import some ground, some grass. So I'm going to File, Place Embedded, and I've got this picture called Hill, which we shall use. So I'm going to place that down, and you can see we can move it around here just using left click. And I'm going to position it there. But can you see, because it's on a separate layer, I can have lots and lots of sky or lots and lots of ground, like it's on a big sheet of glass. I'm going to put it like about there. You can use your own judgment. Once you're happy with the positioning, click the tick at the top. I'm going to repeat the process. File, Place Embedded. Ooh, let's have the tree. So I'm going to place the tree into my scene. And again, it's got a new layer. You can see it's separate. And I can put it, let's make it a little bit bigger. Because this is a PNG, it's got an alpha layer, which is why you can see through the background. Let's put it there. That looks quite artistic. Okay. And once we're happy with it, click the tick. So far so good. We've built a scene out of 3 layers, and we've got a background, which we can get rid of if we don't really want it. Right, one more layer. File, Place Embedded. Let's get my cow. Oh, it's a big cow. I'm just going to drag it from the corner down, and I'm going to place it there. Let's say. So it's standing beneath the tree. Now I feel like Bob Ross, and I'm going to click the tick button. Now, why layers are really useful is they allow us to have complete control over what's happening in the scene. Imagine these like they're a pile. This is the top of the pile, and this is the bottom of the pile. We've got the cow here and the tree here. If we wanted the cow stood behind the tree, we can left click on the tree layer, move it up, and see you get that little blue line, and release it. Now the cow is stood behind the tree. I need to reposition the cow a little bit because it looks a little strange. So if I select the layer with the cow, see it goes a light grey. Oops. And now with the move tool selected, which is this move tool over here, sometimes it gives a little demonstration of how it works. You see that? And now I can just move the cow around, so it's like peeping out from behind the tree. And as before, we could still move the hill, so we can move that up and down, so we can position it where we want it. Brilliant. So I'd like you all to try this. I shall link to the folder with all the images for you to have a go. I'll put it on the shared drive. Great, thank you for watching.